How's it going, everybody? AnimeScale here, and today we have another nature release video with my personal top 10 wind release users in Naruto and Boruto. The top 10 doesn't factor in anything but how good a character is at wind release. As always, I won't be adding godly characters or characters with mere screen time. So now let's get started. Mitsuki is a synthetic human created by OROCHIMARU. The young shinobi is highly proficient in wind release techniques, and he is capable of using very powerful wind jutsu, as seen in his fight against his teacher Shino. Mitsuki often uses wind release breakthrough and wind release gale palm. During the events of the Mitsuki disappearance arc, his wind release techniques were shown to be strong enough to cause damage to earth walls. Up next, we have ASUMA Sarutobi, who possesses a strong affinity for wind release. He has been shown to utilize several wind release techniques, such as the dust cloud technique and the verdant mountain gale. The dust cloud technique is a dangerous high-velocity wind carrying dust particles that destroy anything in their path. ASUMA used this in his fights against the zombie combo. When using the verdant mountain gale, ASUMA infuses his trench knives with wind chakra, levitating and manipulating the knives from a distance, and they become powerful enough to pierce through rocks. Victor is one of the few people in the series capable of using the 5 nature transformations, and he was able to fight off 2 skilled ninjas like Magino and Konohamaru using the wind release great balloon technique. This jutsu produced massive air twisters with immense destructive capabilities. Victor was also able to hold his ground against OROCHIMARU for a short while. But before moving on, I'd like to remind you that this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is a great online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes you can choose from. On the Skillshare platform, you can find great classes on film and video editing, photography, music, animation, and many, many more. The class I'm enjoying the most right now is Mark Brownlee, known better on the internet as MKBHD. The class is called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot and Edit with MKBHD, and it will guide you step by step through every stage of content creation for YouTube. From scripting to shooting and editing, you'll learn how to create videos and grow your channel while still having fun. Skillshare is a great place where you can learn new skills, follow what you're passionate about, and accomplish personal growth. You can also try one of Skillshare's new live classes, where you can connect with popular teachers while working with other members of the community too. The premium membership gives you unlimited access to all classes for a year for only $10 a month. So guys, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get a free trial of premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Join the Skillshare community. It's a great opportunity you don't want to miss. So guys, now back to the video. Wind release may not be Kakazu's first choice. However, in his battle against Team ASUMA, he performed the wind release pressure damage technique that was capable of destroying the surrounding. With this technique, a strong tornado-like wind is compressed and then violently released in a blast. It is a wide-range attack, and Kakazu can also combine it with his fire release to make it even more lethal. Another old man capable of using all 5 changes in chakra nature is Hiruzen, who was powerful enough that he was named the god of shinobi. Hiruzen is a master of wind release, and he could produce powerful wind streams that were capable of decimating earth walls. As an Edo, Hiruzen has been shown to use the 5 release great combo technique, where he combined the other 4 nature release with his wind release to continuously attack Zetsu Yamato's powerful Buddha statue. OROCHIMARU is quite adept at wind release, having superb mastery of techniques such as wind release breakthrough, wind release gale palm, and the wind release great breakthrough. OROCHIMARU has employed these wind techniques in his fights against Four Tails version 2 Naruto and the battle against his master Hiruzen. OROCHIMARU also used powerful gusts of wind in dispatching the inner member of Kara, Victor. Temari is the elder sister of Gaara, and she has been referred to as the best wind user in the world. She has a wide array of wind-style jutsu in her arsenal, such as the wind cutter technique, great cast net, great wind protective wall, great task of the dragon, great sickle weasel, flashing fireworks, air current wild dance, dust wind technique, and a lot more. She has used these techniques to devastating effect. She is skilled enough to counter a wind attack from the Ten Tails using the Wind Cutter technique. She was also shown to be able to inflict damage on the highly durable third Hokage. With the Great Sickle Weasel technique, she can deflect sound-based genjutsu, and she can also summon a weasel to aid her in creating strong gusts of wind. The unofficial 6th Hokage, Danzo, was highly proficient in the wind release, as shown in him being capable of utilizing several wind techniques like wind release vacuum waves, wind waves, vacuum sphere, vacuum great sphere, vacuum serial waves, and the highly dangerous wind release vacuum blade, which he used in the gruesome battle against Sasuke's humanoid Susanoo. Danzo can infuse his sword, kunai, or shuriken with wind chakra to increase their cutting edge. He can also shoot out wind bullets from his mouth, and he can summon an animal known as Baku that had suction abilities that greatly aided his wind release techniques. I was quite unsure whether or not it was the case to include FUUSHIN, since he doesn't appear in the manga and is quite a minor character, so I won't blame you if you don't remember him. His real name was Noaki, and he was incredibly strong at wind release, and he also possessed a Kekkei Genkai that enabled him to perform Typhoon release. The Typhoon Kekkei Genkai allows him to use a strong variation of wind that is capable of obstructing the enemy's vision. His great gust of wind were able to force Sasuke's complete body Susanoo to go on the defensive, and his Typhoon release was said to be strong enough to produce storms capable of covering an entire island. FUUSHIN could also infuse wind chakra into his weapons to increase damage upon impact. And at the number 1 spot, we have Naruto, who might not have the widest array of wind techniques on this list, but the destructive capabilities of his wind jutsu are entirely on another scale. He is well versed in techniques such as wind release Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken, wind release Toad Gun, Toad Oil Bullet, Toad Oil Flame Bullet, repeated Rasen Shuriken, and the devastating Ultra Big Ball Rasengan. There we go, guys. Leave your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe for upcoming videos, and I will see you guys soon. This is AnimeScale out. Bye.